XRP is pumping price-wise. We'll talk about it at the end. Gensler getting promoted along with a top 10 crypto. Wait a minute. No longer a top 10 crypto because this happened.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Bitcoin to skyrocket irrespective of what happens with the elections. Oh, I've got juicy news for you, but you know the deal. Your comments come first. Hot, spicy, naughty. I'll probably share it. Paul Frank says the price is not moving retail because everyone is broke. Nobody's buying shit, just got about enough money to buy food. You have to wait for the economy to get better than retail buy again or some big utility bank news somewhere around the world. Paul gets it. We have been squeezed as consumers now for a long time. Remember, retail has been fueling crypto, and now retail is like flipping the bill on stuff. Seriously, tell me right now in the comments one thing that's cheaper in price now than it was several years ago. Seriously, challenge you. Yates Doan says the real problem is Viagra isn't giving the pump to XLM or XRP. Maybe we need Cialis instead of Viagra. Maybe we need to change in bedrooms and dump the lumpy mattress this administration has given us. Oh, you mean the same administration that might promote Gensler? Oh, you think he could do damage as the chair of the SEC? This could get way worse. Jorvat says, how many nothing burgers is it possible to get out of ISO 20022? Oh man, if you were worried or thinking about ISO pumping your crypto, you have got to be starving to death because it's all nothing burgers. Bitcoin sitting at 59,241, ETH is 2621, BNB's at 555, looking alive. BNB to 600, everyone who's getting in on that action. Sol 144, while XRP was at 60 cents right before I hit record, now sitting at 59.8. We're going to talk about it because XRP is doing its own thing. XLM did a video about it earlier. Volume garbage, liquidity problems. The volume was under 50 million for the globe for one day. That's nuts. 9.5 cents could buy us some XLM. All right, here's the deal, lemon peel. Harris would put Gary Gensler as her treasury secretary. Whoa, yeah. You think Yellen's a piece of crap? Wait till you see Gensler at the helm. According to the Washington Reporter, speculation is mounting that Gensler would be nominated for Treasury Secretary if Harris wins the November election. Don't worry, though, because if we get an election, it might be good for crypto no matter what. I've got it coming up next. Although Gensler has not indicated any plans to leave his current role, senior Senate staffers and top Republicans suggest that Harris might tap him for the Treasury position. There's a lot. I repeat, there is a lot of support for Gensler within the Democrats. I mean a ton of support. So this would totally be the nod to give him the old promotion. Yeah, we'd get rid of him out of the SEC, but if Kamala wins, she'll just pick someone else who hates crypto for the head of the SEC. The US Treasury is responsible for overseeing the nation's economic policy, managing government finances, and regulating financial institutions, including those dealing with crypto. The role also involves combating financial crimes, representing the U.S. and international financial members. Kamala gets it. We might have some problems with Gare Bear. Want to read more about it? Hey, as always, any article you see in this video, along with all my other ones, will be linked in the description below. Cardano loses its top 10 spot as Tron's TRX takes it over. Oh, Cardano used to be third in the rankings. Yeah, remember when XLM used to be in the top 10 too? Not anymore, girlfriend. And now it has slipped. How far has it slipped? Check it out. Cardano now at 11th. Tron in the top 10. Cardano down 89% from its all-time high, down 43% from the year. XRP holders, you think you had a bad year? You're only down 2.8% for the year. But Cardano holders are down 43%. Charles, sinking ship ain't nothing gonna help you. BTC to skyrocket irrespective of the U.S. election, Grayscale exec says. Now, the reason Pandal is saying this is because no matter what happens with the election, you still got a couple big problems. Macroeconomics suck. We're spending a shitload of money. There's a ton of debt going around. Debt is only going to increase. We're now talking about monkeypox, lockdowns from that, and global macros are absolutely junk when it comes to tension and how much pressure it puts on, because more people are putting either cash on the sidelines or they're buying gold. They're buying safe haven assets. In addition, Pandal emphasized that the crypto's rise to $1 trillion asset occurred during a period when the dollar was exceptionally strong. Besides, he hinted that a period of sustained dollar depreciation could propel the value of crypto even higher. The United States is nearly at $33.2 trillion in debt. Treasury bonds are faltering, and the government might have to resort to printing more money. Jerome Powell's already turned it on. Not good. Now, XRP price, literally right before I went on, it was at 60 cents. I was getting alerts while I was at the gym as we saw a modest pump, lowercase p, from the 58 cent mark all the way up to 61. Now let's take a quick to the candlesticks and take a look and see where the resistance or the support has been. We're going to switch it on over to the 15-minute market. Ooh, that looks juicy. I like that kind of stuff. But what I don't like is the rejection at 61. Now, I've been rejected for 69 a few times in my life, but at 61, no. Now what we need to see, though, please, fingers crossed, can this pump in volume, because we saw a massive pump in volume from this morning all the way on, can this pump in volume keep us above 60 cents? I will be monitoring this closely because, oh my gosh, if we can get north of 60 cents, break through that resistance. In fact, the resistance was more at 58 cents, but break through that 60 cent as well and stay there. It is going to be a good day because we've got what? Fed presidents talking here, and they're expected to say in the next several days that there's going to be rate cuts. We also have Jerome Powell, Jackson Hole, Wyoming. This Friday, he's given a big speech. So let's get as much good news, as much good pump action as we can before these people go on the mic in case they say something hawkish. But the reality is this. There are a lot of global macroeconomic problems. There is a reason why BTC and a lot of cryptos can pump because governments are going to keep money print or go burr. Paul Frank said it right. The price is not moving because retail is broke and nobody's buying anything. Well, if we do money print or go burr issuing stimmy checks, you know it's going to flow back into crypto. Degen gambling with crypto. Yeah, baby. So let's see what happens price-wise, and I will keep you all informed as the news break. Whew, a lot to talk about in this outro, so let's tie this all up real quick. Gensler promotion only going to happen if Kamala wins. Now, if Kamala wins, we know she's going to appoint someone just not so fun as the head of the SEC. They're just going to keep that regime going. I have heard from several industry leaders. They made some public comments out there about saying how the Dems meeting didn't go so well. We don't even know what Kamala's stance is on crypto. Now, in terms of crypto markets themselves pumping, right? Seeing like all the alts spring up, seeing like everything come up. Yeah, it happened during the last time when we were on lockdown and we didn't have sports. And so, instead of gambling on sports, we were crypto DJ gambling. We were meme gambling and all that kind of fun stuff. But do you really want that to be the reason why crypto moves? I mean, do you really want to go through that again? I get it. Money printer go burr. A lot of funding, cheap funding goes into risky ventures. Seriously, look at the Fed fund rate. The Fed fund rate was like 0 to 25 for like the longest time. And during that time, that's when crypto boomed because money was cheap because the world was like, oh crap, things are going to be a mess. We need to stimulate the economy. You get that again, and I get it. You might see some pumpages in crypto, but what do you think is going to happen to inflation? So we're kind of sitting here going, crap, we want crypto to move. We want all the alts to pump, even the laggards. But we don't want it to be because of some monkeypox or, political bullshit. No, we want cryptos to pump because they're actually doing good stuff because of adoption, utility regs, and so forth. So I don't know. I'm kind of sitting on the middle on this one. Yes, I'd love to see crypto pump, but no, I don't want to see it pump during another pandemic. I do not want to go through that again. Gensler getting promoted? Well, yeah, I mean, if Kamala wins, I definitely think she's going to give him the old, there you go, buddy. Thank you for helping us out all these years. But I want to hear from you. Do you want crypto to pump, even if it means another lockdown? How do you feel about Gensler getting promoted, having even more control over monetary policy in the United States with a bigger effect on the globe? Ugh, I don't like either of those. I might have to go drinking right now because seriously, I don't know how to feel. I'll catch you cool cats later, and as always, choo-choo bitches, Cody Co is still silent.